Grand opening. Grand opening. What's crack-a-lackin'? What's happening? What's happening? Y'all have a good day? Y'all ready to have a funky good time? All right. So, I got another telecommunications. Direct communication, right? Right? And I'm smiling, but it's fucked up. Yeah, I'm smiling, but it's fucked up. So the song I heard during the situation, though, while I was getting the download, was "They Did It to Death" by James Brown. Let me write his name down. And they did it to death, but they didn't realize that the eyes was on them while they was doing it. 128 on my timer. So that's 110. Like, it's the start of the completion. So these niggas did it to death, right? So then we got another download, right? Music download. Because I listen to a lot of music, right? Dark Horse by Katy Perry and Juicy J. Yeah. Dark Horse. Yeah. Right? So I guess they made somebody day Aphrodite. So we about to figure this out, right? So we're going to pull from this one first. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, Archangels, Ascended Masters, Ancestors, the Divine Higher Self, Archangels, Ascended Masters, Higher Self, Ancestors, Archangels, Ascended Masters, Higher Self, the Divine, and the Galactic Federation, the whole Pleiadian Council, Holy Spirit, Highly Spirits. Yeah. This Emperor, burden. Alright, so since they want to keep trying to fuck around, they burden. Why? Because all eyes is on them, because everything they try to destroy is protected, right? Yeah. They by themselves. They having a light bulb moment. Aha. But it's too late. Because they did it till death. Yeah. It's too late. Sit your ass down, player. It's too late, bitch. You can't run around no more. So you wanna play with magic? What is it, Holy Spirit? Baby, did you dare to do this? Yeah. Because you held on too tight. You was a greedy motherfucker. Yeah. Because of your greed. Yeah. Got you by yourself. You sitting there thinking about it. Yeah, but you did it till death. Moving forward, you will be here. Yeah. Here. Forward movement gardens. 2 of Wands. You've been stopped. Yeah. It's also like the 2 of Wands again. It's a universal investigation. Yeah. You got to do that alone. All by yourself, baby. Yeah, because you wanted to play in magic. You found out what it was hitting for, didn't you? Yeah. So you wanted to play with magic. You should know Yeah. Let's talk about this. Yeah. You was holding on to, because you wanted to fight. You wanted to keep fighting. You wanted to keep fighting after your ass got beat multiple times. All right. Yeah. You need to go ahead and hold that back. Keep your temper. Yeah, but you know what? This is the Snow White chick. This is Alice in the Wonderland chick. But she got her cat, right? Y'all saw my boy. Yeah. You should have followed your own advice when it came to that one. Yeah. All right, Spirit, I'll keep my temper. All right, because this is all a part of the growth process. Yeah. Follow your own advice because impossible things could happen. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Beehive. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Set your course. It's clock time in the reverse. Yeah, you ran out of time, so set your course. Yeah, you see that orange? Alabama. Yeah, clock time in the reverse. Yeah, keep your temper in the reverse. Yeah. We gotta. Yeah. Again, you got the right to be mad. You got the right to be angry, Spirit says. Yes, you do, my dear. Yes, you do. You got the right to be angry. No act of kindness, no act of small, no matter how small, is ever wasted. Asa, yeah. No act of kindness. Yeah, not even a small. Keep your temper in the reverse. Yeah. 14 in the reverse. 22 again. 2. That's my number today. Yeah. Uncertainty. Choose who you would become. Set your course. Know where you wish to go. Have a plan. Clock time in the reverse. Time, pressure, in a rush. In the reverse. Keep your temper in the reverse. Don't allow your anger to rule you. Yeah, in the reverse. So this person don't allow their anger. Yeah, uncertainty. Choose who you will become. Forget who you are. Conditioning falls away. Memory no longer defines you. Yeah, follow the right rabbit. Yeah. I think it's too late for that for you. Yeah, because you need to believe. You should have followed the white rabbit. Yeah, you should have followed your own good advice as well. I just might be a black Bill Gates and I made it. I work hard, I grind till I own it. Yeah. So this meeting is about you being in the Four of Pentacles because you was holding on to something too tight. So you was being greedy about something, right? You was being real greedy about something, right? Yeah. Because you want to hold on too tight. All right, greedy. All right. We gonna say. So I want to know what y'all set y'all's course to. Yep. Yeah, we're going to dig out of the witch is familiar. Yeah. Set your course. Protection. Yeah. Somebody protected. Somebody who said their course is protected. Yeah. And they potent too. Ooh. Set your course. Yeah, spirit. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Y'all messed up. Eyes on the ops. They did it to death. Ooh. They ran out of time. Yeah. This person who set that course been observing them. Yeah. Set your course. Fidelity in the reverse. Black Swan in the reverse. Yeah. Fidelity. There is no fidelity in the dark. Yeah, because those are black swans. Clarify time, clock time in the reverse. Fidelity in the reverse. Invested, not fidelity. That's a saving. Yeah, we're not saving. Yeah. Set your course, set your own course, because you can't get no help from over here. Swans in there in reverse. Yeah. Yeah, custodianship. Yeah, you run out of time for custodianship to control something. Yeah, Yeah, you ran out of time to call yourself control something. Yeah. It's time to set your course. Fidelity in the reverse. You ain't got nothing in the bank. Yeah, 1050. Clarify, keep your temper in the reverse. Yeah. Black hound for body. Black hound. So didn't get mad because you came hunting with the hound dogs. Yeah. So you can't be mad because they sending them back. Yeah. But see, let me tell you what they did before they sent the dogs back. They fed them. Understand and understand that saying. Wait till a man's stomach is as hard. What you think? Yeah. Verify uncertainty. Yeah. Awareness. Yeah. Choose who you will become. Aware. Yeah. Forget who you are. Conditioning falls away. Memory no longer define you. Yeah. A bad direction. Yeah. Conditioning falls away. Yeah. Forget who you are. Yeah. Transform into a bat. Yeah. Fly your own direction. Because, baby, you're fucked. 1228 on the timer. Red score. Conscious city is, you wasn't, you didn't use your conscious. Yeah. But see, this person who's not saving nobody because they want to possess. They ran out of time to possess this person who's not saving nobody. And they was hunting. And they can't be mad because time's up. They was unsure about the awareness and their direction because they forgot who they are. And this person left them because they live and adapted to their consciousness. And they a hedgehog. Yeah. This mouse is a hedgehog. You know, mice are sneaky. They take advantage. Yeah. Of creativity. Yeah. That's why they want to come around. Yeah. They want to fight. Born for this. This person who set their course with their cat. Is it a cat on this picture? Yes. A fat fucking cat. Yeah. Ain't saving nobody. Yeah. 1408 on the timer. Yeah. They was born for this shit. Yeah. And they mean strictly business. Yeah. Oh yeah. It was equipped for this shit. Let's go. All night, baby, I'm a rock star. Oh, baby, I'm a rock star. Queen of the damn, these hoes. Swan reverse. Oh, baby, I'm a swan reverse. Major pain. Life won't test you, but discipline makes it lightweight. Major pain. Get down and give me 20 maggots. Yeah. Yeah, this person was already disciplined and ready for this shit. So they came up to disciple, clarify of 1507. Yeah. They ran out of time because to try to dictate or control this person, because this person, Monique, as precious, and so they heal what you don't face, you repeat. If you don't heal it, you just keep reliving. So they ran out of time to control this person because they, Monique and Precious, that's a mother wound. Because they healed themselves. They faced their shadow. They was disciplined and they worked on their shadow. Yeah. Major pain and shadow. Clarified for body. Yeah. Yeah. Daddy's little girls in the reverse. Real strength is found in showing up with love. So they ran out of time and they didn't, when they was hunting, they didn't show up with love. Or that could be an investigation because it's the hound dogs, black hound dogs. But they ran out of town, them daddy's little girls, and that was unexpected. Yeah, because they're a known organization to try to go out and get what they want, and they fucking pissed as fuck because they some angry black bitches. Clarified this awareness is uncertainty. Yeah, money mic in the reverse. Don't be sorry. Be careful, hope. Yeah, 1644. Be funny, be fly, but don't be foolish. This person is not funny, they're not fly, and they was foolish. Yeah, this Ren who is aware. Yeah, yeah. Why you so obsessed with me? Clarify this decision and forget who you are. Yeah. It was a decision to try to be an impersonator. Yeah. They chose to go that way. Yeah, this bad. I don't think it, man. So that's a man. Look, and they mad as hell. Look, I put a bat in the perspective of a mouse, and that was stupid for this money hungry motherfucker. It's so late. It's so late. It must be the we. It must be the E. Cause you be popular. You keep it popping. Yeah. This person that's not saving nobody. That set their own course. That's discipline. They adapt. So it's more like a shapeshifter. Cause this looked like an Indian god. An Indian god. Hmm. And then they standing on the enemy. Yeah. And and they change. They transmuted it. They adapt. They change things. Yeah. Yeah. And that's been discovered. Yeah. And appreciated. The devotion to it is 1838. The devotion is appreciated by the other room. Only I'ma let you start. Ventilation. Telling the world how much you miss me. So why you tripping? I'm a corporation. I'm a press conference. You a conversation. Why you so obsessed with me? And boy, I wanna know. Lying that you're sexing me and everybody knows. Tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Hold on too tight. You was trying to hold on to somebody who's disciplined, somebody who did their shadow work. You tried to control somebody who had mother wounds, and you tried to use that against them. Yeah. You was hunting somebody. You not daddy's little girl. You was weak. You got hunted. Trying to be a pimp. An imposter pimp. Lion that you sexing me. Clarify this major pain. This discipline. Five of Pentacles reverse. Yeah. Yeah. Five of Pentacles reverse. They're not lack. They're not lack. Clarify this Five of Pentacles reverse. They're not lack. They're not lacking people's Three of Swords. People's heartbroken because they're not lacking. They didn't lack discipline, and people is brokenhearted or they feel betrayed because this person is not helping them. Again, why would somebody help you when you used all of your might to try to put them in a Five of Pentacles to have them brokenhearted? To betray them. Yeah. Verify this shadow. Yeah, deceit. Lying, cheating, and stealing. So they was lying and cheating and stealing to try to control people, but they ran out of time for that shit. Yeah, and this person actually put it into it because they faced their shadow. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Yeah. Hangman reverse. Yeah. They surrendered that. Yeah. Or they had to surrender because of their deceit. Yeah. And it was a group of them. Some weak bitches. Clarify daddy's little girls in the reverse. Yeah. Eight of Cups. They either got to walk away or you walked away. Because you're not in the Five of Pentacles reverse. Cause of betrayal. If you was still in your shadow self, it would have got off. But you got out of that shit and you walked away from it. From these daddy little girls in the reverse. Girl, sunshine. Daddy, 80 Cups. Because that child boy is going to give it to you. Four of Pentacles. Because you was holding on. Yeah. Because greed. You got to walk away from your greed. Daddy's little girls in the reverse. Ain't this what this meeting is about? Four of Pentacles. Holding on too tight. You got to let go of your greed. Because you was being deceitful. Okay. Five of Pentacles could always be in a fucked up headspace. The opposite of what's good. Okay, 2351. Clarify money, Mike in the reverse. You couldn't pimp nobody. King of Swords reverse. Yeah. So you was lying. So you an infantile motherfucker that's supposed to be in authority, right? Oh, okay. You couldn't lie good enough? Your lies didn't work? You lied on your lies? Girls, clarify this King of Swords reverse. The Magician. So this King of Swords reverse was doing match. For greed. Money Mike reverse. Be funny, be fly, but don't be foolish. But you was stupid, right? You don't think it's funny now, right? You ain't dressing fly now? Oh, why? Yeah. Because it didn't turn in your favor. Oh, okay. Yeah. Clarify this, nutty professor reverse. You have to endure it. You have to embrace it. Ain't no getting out of it. Yeah. Them 9 ones fell from around you, my dear. Yeah. Them 9 wands fell from around you, my dear. You're not protected. You don't have no resilience. You went the wrong direction. Trying to copycat somebody. 9 of wands reverse. 9 of wands reverse. You trapped. Moving forward. Yeah. Because you was disciplined. Like you was dedicated to trying to put somebody in the 5 of Pentacles. But you couldn't, and that broke you down. As it should. Because you was lying. And you have to surrender or your ass got caught. Yeah. Yeah. You gotta quit hunting this person. Hound dogs. You gotta quit hunting. Because you don't, for one, you're not a PI, a spiritual PI. And for 2, you're on the wrong side of the narrow road. You need to be over there where them flames at. Yeah, because you already got your ass whooped on the 3D and now we're doing it in the spiritual. We're trying to drop your ass off in the 4D so your ass can just be floating and turn stupid as fuck. The fuck, so your kids can put you in a nursing home so the nursing home people can fuck you over. Fuck out of here. You gonna get all that shit back. That's the fuck you are. Verify this 5 of Pentacles reverse to an introvert. Yeah. So because you was stalking an introvert. You in a discipline against the online community. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all had discipline. Y'all's work was on the routine. It was on the schedule, right? But James Brown said y'all did that shit to death. Y'all fucked around and found out till death. You understand that? Give it to you. You had some heart, but you had the wrong heart. Yes, you did. Verify this 5 of Pentacles reverse. You had the wrong motherfucking heart. Yes, you did, my God. Verify this 5 of Pentacles reverse. Yeah. War over. Acquisition, it's over. Yeah. Acquisition, the war is over, baby. 3 of Swords. You can't betray nobody. Yeah, you broken hearted because you betrayed yourself. Yeah. Resistance. You've been stopped. Yeah. You see that bull on there? Yeah. War with, yeah. Because that war with that Taurus or that earth sign that this person ain't saving or sharing with, it's been that betrayal stopped a lot. Yes, it did. Yeah. They was happy to fight. They was happy to fight, but they didn't know that they was going to lose the war. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Ain't no secret in this. Yeah. Hi, y'all. Yeah. They're not different. Or they didn't like that you was different. Why? Because they jealous. Verify the 7 of Swords. In the shadow, they wanted to deceive you. You know, when you was in your ego. Yeah. Yeah, so they wanted to lie, cheat, and steal on your influence status. Yeah. Whether if you in a social or whether if you're just doing the right thing, walking on the right side of life. You know what I'm saying? They wanted to affect that. They thought the things of your past, shadow self, they thought the things of your past was going to allow them, custodianship over you, not realizing time's up. Yeah. Because it looks like you are the keeper of time. So that's what got them caught up, and the secret is out because there was deceit against somebody else's influence, somebody else's 30-25 on the clock influence. It was deceit against somebody else's influence. This war had to be halted. It had to be stopped with the force of cows. Yes, 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 yes. Cows, bulls, boars, whatever the fuck. Big ass meat. Clarify, hangman. Reverse. You need to surrender. And they ain't getting no rest. Yeah, they was doing some Mr. Wrong shit. Restlessness in reverse. Yeah. Acquisition, reverse, resistance, influence. You tried to, you lost the war to stop somebody's influence. And you can't get no rest. Restlessness in the reverse. Restlessness in the reverse. You ain't getting no rest. Secrets out. Clarify etiquette. These daddy's little girls in the reverse, you know, your little posse you'll conjure up with. Yeah. Speed down. Enthusiasm reverse. Yeah. Yeah. They got you fucked up, don't you? Don't they? Hmm? They've been slowed down. All of y'all been slowed down with the force of my cows. Clarify this 4 of Pentacles with these daddy little girls in the reverse and greedy bitches. Yeah. Bluff reverse. Yeah, you bluff is play, right? You want to call my bluff. You want to see if I'm about that, right? They called the bluff, but they, got bluffed. They got bluffed. Yeah. For their greed. So what they was, again, the hands, transferring of energy. Yeah. Blindly, in the reverse. It went back. Whatever bluff they was trying to call on somebody, it got called on them. Because they was holding on too tight avenue. And they didn't know that the person they was going up against energetically was, that's not going to save them. Major pain in and precious action at the same damn time. Clarify this King of Swords reverse. Money Mike in reverse. Yeah. You was excited to versatile. You was excited to versatile fortune. You was excited to switch around, to shape shift, to crisscross numbers. You was excited to do some fraudulent behavior, huh? Towards this one that set its own course and was disciplined. Okay. You was excited. And that's why your bluff got pulled. And that's why you've been slowed down. And that's why you can't sleep. Because your influencer status went down for the lies and shit. And you've been stopped by 1 million cows. Okay. That's why you want to throw in a white towel. You're going to need that white towel. You're going to need that white towel. That's the truth. You're going to need that white towel. Yeah. Clarify this magician. Hammer time. This magician. Yeah. You did this and you wasn't practical about it. Practicality in reverse. You wasn't fair. You wasn't balanced. Yeah. You didn't think shit through. So that means you was impulsive. Right? Yeah, you and your groupies. Companionships. Yeah. You and your groupies. That's why y'all Nine of Swords in the reverse. Nine of Wands in the reverse. Huh? Nine of Wands in the reverse. For your impulsiveness. You wasn't practical. You was being impulsive. That's exactly what I said. Yeah. Again, because this person is eccentric, because they're a spiritual being, because they different, because they embrace their shit. That's why y'all did this. Okay. Secrets out, ho. Huh. Hey. Yeah. Impulsive that. Yeah. Diamonds on my neck. Clarify this chariot. Yeah. You ain't gonna be able to. Yeah. You couldn't change shit. But you ain't gonna be able to adapt to your circumstances because you're gonna be without. It's probably gonna take you out. Yeah. Nobody fall for that nutty professor. You was being a fake person. Secrets out. Eccentric spirit. Choices. You had a choice. You had a choice. We all do. Yeah. Do we want to use this one again? Okay. These ones. See, Five of Pentacles reverse, acquisition reverse, Sun, toxicity. You couldn't put this person in the Five of Pentacles when you tried to rage war on them because it was already exposed that they strength endured the toxicity. Their happiness because they do self-care work. Okay? They give offers to the universe. Yeah. Acquisition reverse. What's this acquisition reverse? Yeah, because James Brown said y'all did it too much. Y'all did it to death. Yeah. Acquisition reverse, Five of Pentacles reverse, major pain. Yeah, action. Okay. So, expansion, growth, pursuing passions, adventure, new opportunities, and fortures. Yeah, because the war that y'all tried to rage didn't. Yeah. The war you tried to call to put somebody in the Five of Pentacles didn't go. Your actions failed. Resistance. Family. It could be a group. It could be a cult. It could be a church. Commitment, home, marriage, celebration, and security. Yeah. Action for my stability. Yeah. Discipline. Action. Why? Because they love themselves. Yeah. And they forgave themselves. Yeah. And they took a time out for exterior distance things. Yeah. They started trekking in the present because they remember the illusions from this masculine energy. Yeah. And they're high vibrational. They remember that. Yeah. And it keeps them high vibrational. Influencer. Clarify this influence and the seven of swords. Yeah, because you wanted to be greedy. You wanted to be so greedy that you thought you was gonna take somebody else's soul. And this Seven of Swords, this influence under shadow, they remember where this person came from. 7, 2, yeah, in the present. They remember and they know that's why this person is attracted because they love themselves and they want to apologize because they want to seek forgiveness. That's why they can't sleep because they know that was wrong. Hangman reverse and restlessness reverse. Hangman and restlessness reverse. Yeah, the truth is out. They surrendered. They had to surrender or they got caught, right? They ain't getting no rest because it's clarity. The truth is out. Truths, clarity, truths. They remember the truth. Actions from this foundation, remember the truth. Clarify enthusiasm reverse. Daddy's little girls reverse. And yeah. Enthusiasm reverse with this 8 of Cups. Yeah. They wanna they realized it was a fated partnership. Mm-hmm. They realized it was a fated partnership. So they've been slowed down. Enthusiasm reverse, you ain't got that drive no more. Clarified bluff because they mask been pulled off. Yeah, for they greed. 4 of Pentacles in this bluff reverse. Yeah. And also the bluff reverse also gives me like a voodoo doll. Because it's the hands. So that's like a doll. So yeah, they couldn't bluff through this doll. They couldn't make you implode on yourself through this doll that they had. Yeah, and they lost. Ain't that about some shit? They worried. Yeah, they wounded themselves. Not feeling enough, missing someone, left out in the cold. You damn right. Yeah. Starting over, soul growth, clear new intentions. They lost it, so they want to start over by the autumn. No. Clarify this King of Swords reverse and this excitement. Man, you was excited, homeboy. Until a karmic relationship, until death do us part. Somebody in Saturn energy, somebody in a South Node. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Clarify magician and practicality in reverse. You wasn't responsible when you was doing that magic. We all got to give. Yeah. You never stop. Time out in the reverse. Time out means stop. So you didn't stop. You wasn't practical and you didn't stop. And distance in the reverse, that was someone near that didn't stop, right? Retreat, blocked, emotional or physical distance in the reverse. No. We're not retreating. You wasn't practical. Peace. Can you read mine? Can you read mine? No, you can't read them all. What's your face? Clarify this 9 of Wands reverse and this impulsiveness. Yeah, this yang, this masculine energy. Yeah. Clarify the forward movement. The Chariot and the 9 of the adaptability reverse. Yeah, with this imposter syndrome energy. Yeah, you gotta be content with it, because them was your own decisions, your own choices. You know what I'm saying? Between 2 people or 2 paths to stay or to go, you had a choice to pick a side, and guess what? You need to stay on the side you chose. Mm-hmm. What they say at the bottom of the deck for this money hungry? Yeah. You had a choice to figure out your self-worth. Mm-hmm. She ain't got to let nobody. Yeah. You wanted to bind somebody else's profit, but your profits got binded, and this is faded. Okay? And so you're stressed out, right? Again, about your holding on too tight, which is gluttony. Okay? You and your bonded group, all right? You and your bonded group, all right? So you plan losses for others, and now you want to apologize for that, for your meanness to people that are responsible. You bullied them. Yeah, so you being exposed as justice. Mm-hmm. Poker face. Okay, it's time to eat. What that fat baby doing? What that fat baby boy doing? What's this action? This action is natural disaster reverse. Oh, that's upside down. Yeah. Clarify this action. This Jupiter. When they try to get this person in the Five of Pentacles to rage war with this person, those actions was not fated. Yeah. Coincidence reverse. Fatism, fortune telling in the reverse. Yeah. That wasn't fated. Clarify for this family foundation. Yeah. To stop this family and this foundation. Yeah. Yeah. Because these persons are scared that they patrons. You tried to stop, resist somebody, a family that is supported by the divine. Okay. Yeah. Supported by the divine, right? And you couldn't curse them, right? Why did you want to curse them? Because of your Four of Pentacles, because you was being greedy, right? Holding on too tight. Okay. Turn that shit around. Yeah. You surrendered because you remember the deceit that you did to try to cause the deceit against the influence of the status of this person. So you remember the deceitful shit you did, right? And so you had to surrender because you're haunted by the truth, right? Okay. Clarify these memories. So you had to stop stalking because you're not getting no help. You ain't getting no help stalking nobody no more. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Curiosity glands, stalking in the reverse. And clarify this truth. I'm in my zone. I'm feeling it. Yeah. The truth is you ain't got no good luck. You don't have a green thumb. You don't have a good soul. You know, you surrendered what you was doing. You was trying to get a come up. You was trying to sue somebody because they changed their life. Therefore, this daddy's little girls in the reverse. This reunion of soul ties. Yeah. Enthusiasm in the reverse. Yeah. It's all. Yeah, because y'all ain't real. Y'all ain't real. Y'all ain't got no vitality. Y'all ain't got no charisma. Y'all ain't creative. Everybody is lost in this bluff reverse in this lost. Yeah, y'all wounded. Yeah, y'all facing a disturbance, a supernatural disturbance. Yeah. Obscure, irritation, and supernatural. Yeah. So y'all irritated because y'all lost. You wounded by the supernatural disturbances. Drippy. Verify. Excitement and unto death do us part. Excitement and unto Saturn. Yeah, you couldn't sue. You couldn't restrict somebody to adversity. Yeah. You couldn't do shit to their structure. Yeah, this is a karmic person that tried to sue somebody in the upright. Clarify distance reverse. Timeout reverse. Ain't no retreating. Timeout reverse. Yeah. With a sweetheart. Ain't no retreating with a sweetheart. It wasn't fated for you to do that to them people. And you can't stop them and you ain't hit the jackpot. Because you wasn't being honest and original. And all of y'all facing supernatural disturbances. I know that's right, air sign posse team. Yeah, because ain't nobody fucking with my click. Click, click. Latia. Clarify masculine energy. Yeah, you was in your masculine energy. You homeless and you overloaded that you binded to that shit. Homeless, failure, castaway, peer. Somebody, imposter. This person who can't stalk, who's having the memories, they can't because they have excess obligations and they're binded to them based off of their own choices, right? Decisions. It's been an awakening. They had been rejected. They have to eject, right? It's been an awakening. They've been awakened that they ain't changed nothing due to the choices they made. They ain't changed nothing. They've been awakened. It's been a hard wake up. 51 on the timer. 5 and 1 6. So you coming out of the 5 of Pentacles, so now you about to give it back to them. You about to do a transferring of energy. Yeah. And that's a blessing. The blessing, this person don't get no mercy. That's what Spirit said. They don't get no help with their wealth and investments. They don't get no financial support. And that's a promise from the universe. You have to live and learn. You have to live and learn through the advice you get. Because it could be potentially dangerous. And it could bring endings to you. And in your private space. Okay? Because they stressed. Clarify this fate reverse. All of agreed. Because you want to have 59-28, 52-28. So you want to hold on to somebody because they discipline and work on their shadow. Right? That's what you wanted to do. Okay. You're not one of daddy's little girls. Daddy hunt your ass down. Ancient castle. On fate reverse. This ancient castle. Fortify your defenses. Strength comes from within. They was disciplined. These people was disciplined. This lady with this cat, that's not saving nobody from the past. She is disciplined. And she fortified her defensive strength comes from within. So she used what she was taught. Yeah. In any actions. Ancient castle. Care. Yeah. Yeah. The winding path. Life's journey is a winding road. Enjoy the adventure. Yeah. These people that live in this ancient castle that is supported by the universe, they on a life's journey with the universe. And they enjoy it. Clarify sneak peek in the reverse. Yeah, because they guiding stars, but they can't stalk this ancient tree no more. Find strength in your roots. They ground and support you. Yeah. They remember the deceit, and so they can't stalk no more. Or have the investigation because I saw the hound. Yeah, because this person is a guiding star. And again, the ancient drum, yeah. And they roll around in the mystic fog. They better leave this one alone. This discipline one. They live in an ancient castle. Verify. Luck reverse. Luck reverse. Yeah. So this person who don't have good luck, they're not a wise owl. Seek knowledge. Wisdom comes from experience. Yeah. They didn't use wisdom. And they had to surrender. Yeah. Or they got caught. Clarify origin reverse. They wasn't real. These 4 little girls in the reverse, they wasn't real. Yeah, they wasn't real. They was trying to do love magic. Ancient candles or mystic candles. Illuminate your path and find your inner life and guide the way. So 8 of Cups, enthusiasm in the reverse, reunion, origin reverse. So they was trying to call this back through magic, through candle magic after they walked away. These 4 little girls in the reverse. People that's not protected by daddy. Yeah. They went down the moonlit path with this shit. Yeah, stupid asses. That's what they get for using night vision. Missed it all. Because it's night vision. Clarify disturbance. So they want to this loss and disturbance, yeah, they irritated. I bet you their skin all broke out. All of us got sensitive skin. This 4 of Pentacles, this bluff reverse, and this loss and this disturbance is by the lunar cycles. So they was doing things around the lunar cycles, the moon cycles, and not realizing that they was calling their own bluff and they end up losing. Why did they end up losing? Because they was greedy. They were trying to do this out of greed to cause somebody else a natural disturbance because they got their life together, because they got discipline on their path, 5638. Yeah, so they were trying to call this person back through candle magic and moon magic. Daddy's little girls and these people ain't protected by the Elohim. Yeah, the Elohim. Clarified protest reverse. Yeah, a karmic wanted to sue somebody and they can't. Yeah, because guess what? It's been a mountain peak. Reach for the heights. Your goals are within sight. Yeah, they face with obstacles. They can't sue with obstacles. Yeah, they got the attention, but it ain't the attention that they wanted. This person that was in the pimp mind state, they thought it was funny. They thought it was fly. Yeah. Clarify this, sweetheart. Flowing river, these sweetheart. That they can't stop. Flowing river, flowing river. Flow with life's currents. Adaptability is your strength. You're right. You're right. You'd be a chameleonaire, especially people who ain't practical with you. Clarify homeless and masculine energy. Homeless, failure, castaway up here. Yeah, ancient ruins. You lost that. History holds wisdom. Learn from the past. Yeah, they didn't. Yeah, they didn't. That's why they're in that energy, for being an imposter, for being impulsive. Because of their choices. It's been an awakening to their choices. Yeah. Clarify the chariot, adaptability, reverse and decisions, and withdrawal. Enchanted force. Yeah, they had to withdraw. It's been an awakening in this enchanted force that these motherfuckers got rejected. Magic surrounds you. Open your heart to wonder. Yeah, they had to withdraw from this magical being. Yeah. This person is disciplined in the word. You can't put them in the 5 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles is a mindset. The 5 of Pentacles is either you gonna stay or you gonna go. The 5 of Pentacles is either I'm gonna sit here and be depressed or I'm gonna get up and fucking ride a bike. Like they couldn't break that. And they couldn't put them in the 5 of Pentacles and they couldn't bring war to their door because they're disciplined and they're not saving shit. Go save yourself. Yeah. Mossy Glen in the reverse. Find comfort in nature. Find comfort in nature. It nurtures your spirit in the reverse. These people don't do nature work. These people don't go visit spirit. These people are only thinking about the thing. Yeah, they can't play their enchanted heart. They don't have one. Spirit took it from them. Yeah. I want a harp. I'm gonna get me a harp. Most people want a piano. I want a harp. We're gonna pull out of here, and then we're gonna pull here and the moon. Yeah, and we bang it out. They did a ritual on this person. and it failed. Clarify ancient castle. Activist, a rebel. A rebel lives in this ancient castle. A nonconformist, a revolutionist. Clarify this winding path. A caretaker. A caretaker of people with addictions. This person is disciplined, and they're a caretaker of people with addictions. They're an activist. Yeah, and they are witness to it. How they are witness to it? Because they have lived experience. And this person also talks to animals. Yeah. Clarify ancient tree. Yeah. Astro experience. Yeah, this person is living in between lives. This ancient tree lived between lives. This ancient tree that they couldn't defeat because they faced their shadow self. This person have astral experiences and they lived between lives. Clarify why it's us. Yeah. And it's a cult around that they wanted to torture. So this cult wants to torture this person. Okay. This caretaker. Okay. All right. All right. So they want to commune. This cult want to come together, right? And torture a witness, a caretaker. Come on. Clarify why it's out reverse. It's not stupid. I mean, that is very stupid. So you want to, because you enable somebody. So you want to hurt the person who y'all did it to. You want to enable the abuser. That was not wise. Yeah. So you wanted to come here. So welcome. Yeah. And you been new about this low class indigenous person. Yeah. Miss Candle, Miss Daddy's little girl's reverse. Candle magic. Yeah. In adult home. In current life. In current life. In adult home. In adulthood. Yeah. In adulthood. Current life. Right now. Today. 1 3 10. Yeah, today. This is what y'all doing. Clarify lunar cycles. So y'all wanted to do it on the moon cycle today. But y'all got stopped, huh? Air Force. Remember I told y'all, air is spirit. In the Bible, the sword. In tarot, the sword is air. Okay? Yeah. So, in adulthood, these daddy little girls who was hunting this disciplined being that's not in the Five of Pentacles, spirit is coming. Spirit is here. Spirit is giving these hoes these natural disaster. Oh, can't make this shit up. Yeah. Air Force, disturbance, lunar cycles. What y'all was doing around the moon cycles, this is y'all's punishment for that. Because y'all couldn't put nobody's butt. Because y'all the one was being greedy. Y'all was really trying to spirit bless y'all with a contagious illness. Because y'all came after a lawmaker. What's up? Pimp reverse Mountain Peak. Yeah. Clarify this protest reverse at Mountain Peak. Yeah. You've been destroyed by a hermit. The town beauty. You've been destroyed. You're a helpless maiden now. Clarify the flowing river. A sweetheart. Look at this shit. Sweetheart. Royalty, direct descent. Sweetheart, y'all did this to a royalty. Y'all did this to a direct descent. Y'all did this to Hawthorne, right? Y'all did this to Hawthorne. Y'all try to do this to Hawthorne. You know, Hawthorne, that's Thor's daughter. Thor's daughter. Yeah, 10522. So it's one change. Mirroring, right? Okay. Yeah. And and she was a dualist. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Verify. Ancient rules reversed. It's imposter. You lost your rights. You lost your inheritance. International merchant at the local artist. Yeah. Manufacturer industry. Does this work? This worker? You lost your ancient ruins. You have been kicked out the motherfucking court. You can't come to dinner no more. You can't even go eat with the pigs. 1069. Verifying Enchanted Forest. Yeah, I had to withdraw the Enchanted Forest. Yeah. Because you wage war to your own inheritance and wealth. Right? Right? Yeah, because you couldn't torture nobody. So you lost. Because you wanted to. And you wanted to do it to people that didn't even have no, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, release your blocks. Reflect on your priorities. You need to release your blocks and reflect on your priorities. Yeah, you need to watch the moon phases. Instead of trying to watch the moon phases to try to take somebody out, you need to watch the moon, attune with the vine and release your block. Yeah, because you need to find a balance because your ass on the middle brink up out of here. You need to embrace the new flow of your life. Yeah. What's the moon phases we need to take from here, Spirit? Let me get 5. Trust all will be well in the reverse. Take a reality check in the reverse. Leave the past behind. Know your worth. Trust all will be well in the reverse. Take a reality check in the reverse. Leave the past behind in the upright. Know your worth in the upright. One more, Spirit. Assess the situation in the reverse because y'all didn't. Focus on the positive. Reveals what needs to be seen. That's exactly how it went. So y'all didn't trust that all was going to be well. Y'all did not take a reality check. Y'all did not leave the past behind because y'all don't know y'all's worth. And y'all can't assess the situation right now because y'all have to focus on the positive because the revelation and y'all being exposed. So y'all need to chill. Right? Go relax. You got a cot. All right. So that's what I have. Again, they did it so much they did it to death. Right? And all eyes is on them. Right? And so all eyes is on them and that they are in their places or spaces of what they need to be. So the moons out here is new moon in Virgo, new moon in Capricorn, new quarter moon, last quarter moon in Capricorn. So all this is for the earth sign. Yeah. Yeah. The earth sign and the fire sign. Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. So we got what we got for right now. I'll be back after I cook and eat dinner. All right. Don't forget to give your ancestors a little bit of something. All right. Cup of water, cup of orange juice, something. I'm about to give my ancestors a piece of cake. No one they was diabetic. They was sneaking and eating the shit anyway. So give them what they want. All right. Ashe. Love y'all.